White. Next row, the 10 of Jeff Bonaszewski, and last week's winner, the 1C of Jim Zarin. That's Ralph Highsong Jr. in the 09, the 38 of Jim Stevens, Danny Rich in the 67X, 18 Don Briggs, Rob Damron in the 12, Dwayne Getty in the 7, 92 is Bob Heim, 3M Bobby R, 22E Jesse Exler, and the 4 car Bill Slade, also making it into the lineup after a problem in the heat race. Off the 4th turn, the green is out. Andy Catellus takes the early lead in car 64. Russ Matique in the 17M second. John Pontiquar in the 16 up to third. Then it's the 11 of Pete Laurie in fourth. Trying to get the first lap in the books. The Spectator stocks. Ronald Patchen runs 5th into 51 that time by. '64 Andy Catellus continues to lead the Brew Service. 64 off the 4th turn, up a little high. Russ Matique in the 17M closing in second. The 11 of Pete Laurie now tries to get third as he's underneath the 16 of John Pontiquar. They continue their side-by-side duel in turn 2. 51 of Ronald Patchen still 5th, and it's the 7 of Scott Staso 6th. Wee Willie White's 55 7th. 93X Rick Wachter 8th. Mike Ross the 91 running 9th, and 10th is the 1C of Jim Zarin early on here. 3 laps are down now, 12 remaining, 12 to go. Catellus still your leader, but getting high in turn 4. Little paint exchange for third between the 16 of John Pontiquar and the 11 of Pete Laurie. Ronald Patchen's 51 still in the 5th hole. Wee Willie White up high in car 55 loses some ground as he exits turn 4. Catellus still leads. Russ Matique having his best run in car 17M. First year driver looking tough. The Roberts Roadside in 17M. He's feeling the heat from the 16 of John Pontiquar. Then it's the 11 of Pete Laurie. And to the outside moves the 51 of Ronald Patchen. Patchen into 4th. Now Patchen into 51 underneath the 16 of Pontiquar. And they're touching wheels. Slamming bodies down the front straightaway. Patchen and Pontiquar get together with a Pontiquar spinning in the 7 of Scott Staso, hitting him head on between the 1st and 2nd turns. Pontiquar drives away. Staso in the 7, not as fortunate. The yellow is out. John Pontiquar not real happy about the situation. Pete Loria pitting in car 11. John Pontiquar will not get his spot back in car 16. He went in the pits. He'll have to start last as well. All righty, Andy Katselas will bring the field back to green in car 64. He again will start on the outside. Off the speed, green is out. 8 laps to the finish. Katselas leading, Wes Mattick in the 17M still second. Rick Walker the 93X and the 1C of Jim Zarin, who started 12th, battling for third. Bumper-to-bumper traffic through turn 3 and 4. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Rick Walker, the 93X, gets a piece of the 17M of Russ Mattick as they enter turn 1. Mattick trying to hold him off for second, and he does down the back straightaway. Katselas pulling away now in car 64. 3 laps to the finish. Russ Mattick is still second. Rick Walker third. Jim Zarin fourth. And Wee Willie White into the top 5 in the 55. And it's Mike Ross sixth. Jeff Bonaszewski seventh. Bob Heim eighth. Ralph Highsong ninth. And the 38 of Jim Stevens runs 10th. Two to go. Two to go, this time by 2 to go. Andy Katselas taking control of things early on. And showed his heels to the rest of the field here with 1 lap remaining. The Drew's Auto Service 64 looking for his 3rd win this season. Danny Rich pitting in car 67X. Final lap. Off the 4th turn, the Drew's Auto Service 64 checkered flag is waving for Finley Wheels. Andy Katselas. Russ Mattick is best showing second. Jim Zarin third. Wee Willie White gets 4th in the 55 and finishing 5th. The 93X of Rick Walker. Bobby R. losing the handle in the 4th turn on the final lap, and car 3M sitting atop turn 4. In the 17M, that's a career best for him. Jim Zarin once again running strong. Started 12th, finished 3rd in the 1C. Andy Katselas. Bob Hyman, car 92, is our Wolf's Head hard charger. He started 23rd and finished 8th, improving 15 places. Bob Hyman, car 92, picks up a case of Wolf's Head from Monarch Oil, Western PA's largest distributor of Wolf's Head. Remember, you too can run with the Wolf.
Andy, it's your third win here at the Speedway. Got them covered.
Yeah, it was running good. It was really slippery out there. I kept looking behind me to see if anybody was close because I wasn't running as hard as I could, but if I would have, the car would have went out from under me. I kept looking behind me a little bit and making sure nobody's really pressuring me. I don't know how close anybody was, but it worked real good.
Got a lot of hardware tonight. A trophy from Wolf's Head, a trophy from the circle track, a lot of pretty girls. Kind of a nice way to wrap up the evening.
Yeah, I wanted to win this when my daughter's here, and it's only one time last year she was here when I won, so I'm glad she was here when I won.
Why don't you bring her every week?
I don't know. It's cutting it. Nobody can do that.
Hey, congratulations on a nice job.
Thank you.
Ciao.